viewers and subscribers, Keyman, Alkaline drop a song. An essential person to a business or organization. This person tends to be very knowledgeable, hold the skill set, and this person cannot be replaced. This person is a true leader, and this person is what is said to be the quintessential of whatever they are doing, which is dancehall. This is what Alkaline is saying about himself when he talks about Keyman and the term Keyman. So a lot of you guys might have just listened to the song, think it's another song with another title. No. He's sending so much message without saying so much things by just calling himself Keyman as it relates to dancehall. And the reason why Alkaline thinks this is because Alkaline believes that dancehall is trying to kick him out. Dancehall is trying to overthrow him. And Alkaline believes that that can't happen because he put the work in where he builds a fan base that is cult-like following. And if you want to be honest and true, there's only two dancehall fan base, and that is the cult-like, that is the Vibes Cartel fan and the Alkaline fan. Everybody else share their fan. Everybody else just knows that them have somebody where rate them or listen to that song at for now, but most of them do not have a steady fan base, a fan base that will go to war for them. Alkaline recently dropped the song and him said some things. A lot of artists get this tonight. I believe Alkaline this a lot of artists, not just one. And one of my reasons for thinking this is because of the things he said. You understand me? And I wrote down some of the things he said. Earlier on he said, them try for war me, them bring an entire army. Him say, use my name to get a viral is kind of corny. And let me talk about that because a lot of people realize that Alkaline is this person who is not only just an artist, he also follows and see what's going on. But if you are a content creator or a vlogger or whatever you call yourself, and you honestly think that this song is directed to you in some shape or form, then you're utterly wrong, bro. You understand me? Remember the reason Alkaline been saying this. Alkaline been saying, say, yo, you call me name to get a viral. Right? Artists do it. Selectors do it. Vloggers do it. And not only one vlogger. And there's nothing new with vloggers talking about Alkaline to the point where you feel like this man's song is about you. And one of the unfair things I see in dancehall as it relates to Alkaline, and a lot of people will agree with it. Mostly Alkaline fans will, but the opposers won't. But to be honest, you'll see other persons disrespect Alkaline blatantly. Whether it is a selector, whether it is a radio man, whether it is an artist, whether it is a vlogger. But you will never see when that happens, a vlogger come out and them disrespect the person with this Alkaline. You know why they don't do that? But Alkaline do something like Keyman and make certain reference or insinuate certain things, people come out and they disrespect him, call him fish, bat him and this and that, but they don't treat the other artists so. And I think it's because they want a viral moment. Because the artists that they rate and respect are not going to give them that viral moment by talking about them. You understand me? So their little small peace brain tell them that the only way I can do things is really disrespect Alkaline. But as a vlogger, you have to understand that the game has certain levels to it, and if you're smart enough, you can, maintain the algorithm to some level where it keeps you in it. Also, Keyman states some things. Keyman talk about some things where him still a sebrata. And while I have to say this to Alkaline, and I have to be honest and truthful in this case where Brata, as it relates to Alkaline, we know what it means because it was explained in a past interview. So any new meaning to it now, the fans aren't going to accept it. So because Brata could simply mean say, extra. Yo, we meet a bad girl like Gibraltar, but when Alkaline says it, we're not gonna think anything else but what we always remember from the first time. However, Alkaline also knows how to spark an interest in his name. And even if he's not into this or believes this, he comes to the understanding that I said it in the past and I am still Alkaline. I gotta own it. And that's what he's doing. The next thing him touch upon the gelding topic. Him knows everybody loves say that. And to be honest, I honestly think this man have a youth. I think this man youth is just somebody we may want in the public eyes, because him said this world will chew you up like a bubble gum and spit you out when it dry. If I am Alkaline and they deal with me like this, I don't want to expose my child to this. That's what I'm thinking. I might be wrong. Maybe same way others I say, but I think Alkaline just a play upon the internet because him know say they call him that. And not only that, him have to be smart. Because if you're gonna diss him, what you gonna diss him and say? Blind boy, nerd, you're not bad, gelding, brata. So when him put that out in music, if you're gonna talk on him, what you're gonna say that's new. You understand me? What you're gonna say that's new. So I feel like Alkaline did stuff like that on purpose. He talk about we're not on the same level. We touch on that already when we say only 2 fan base in the game right now. That only 2 artists have a cult-like following in the game, which is true. No other artists have that movement. No other artists have a fan base that will sit and wait on them. No other artists have a fan base that can do the things that Vibes does and Alkaline does. Agree or not, it's a facts. You understand me? Alkaline talk about a part where he said, why not be a apps? Why wait for the fallout? And that line is very interesting. I mean, we know that he's no longer in connection with producers, some of his friends, and artists. But as a vlogger, I'm going to be true and real. You know, that's the only way I can do this vlog thing, is be honest. Circulating in the atmosphere, it is said that Alkaline and a former artist friend is no longer dealing. So when we hear a song like this, automatically we're going to align it to that person, even if it's not true. But the thing is, Alkaline already premeditate that, and he knows this. He knows if I say something in certain way or certain manner, it's going to spark these internet conversation. And these internet conversations are going to say things I've never said. I might mean it, but I never say it, so you can't say me say it. So Alkaline know what he's doing when it comes to this part of his job. He knows that if I say something about Brata, they're going to say this. If I say something about gelding, they're going to say this. Alright, you know I say my artist not good. I give you the reason for things say my artist are good, whether it is true or not. Even though, to be real honest, there's some facts to it, I believe. Because we're not fool, we're not idiot. You understand me? But as I say, if it's not clear cut dry, we're not going to call it a spade until we see that it is black looking like a spade. You understand me? Alkaline say, you can't style a styler. It's deep. Remember, him don't tell us say they use my name to get a viral. You'll hear artists talk about Alkaline, whether they might promote him show just because they know the internet, or say some, whether you know you have female artists go up on stage show and they'll do them performance and they center it around disrespecting Alkaline for a viral moment, or a vlogger. You know, vloggers do, you have desperate vloggers too. I realize you have vloggers who will just come out and they'll do things or say things about a particular individual because they want to spark a viral moment, and because they know that there's a high demand for disrespecting Alkaline. So with that being said, it's gonna spark their views for a few moments. But people like them never really last. They come around and they, so I have no idea when I really watch that. So I think when Alkaline say you can't style a styler is because also a lot of artists get reeled in and then get styled. A lot of producers get reeled in. You have an artist where used to just give a producer 5, 6, 7, 8 hit songs. Not yet, but maybe 3 to 5 hit songs. And you can't voice him back. And then you don't align yourself there, so. And you're being seen as this type of producer. So now when the brother done with you, you really can't go nowhere else. So you have to understand the style game. And that is why him say, even the brother will get style the other day, him only get style because him also give away him strength. Remember, giving away your strength, Alkaline say it in the song. Alkaline talk about the ones who align their brand with people. Especially when you align your brand with a bigger company. When you merge that, that company name is not going to change. More likely, you have to change your name to adjust or adapt to that company. So, he say a lot of things in this song. Went over a lot of people's head. Because people blatantly just want to be, mean. Because if you look at what I'm saying when I say dancehall is to a point where a lot of them will hate Alkaline is because, or for example, I've heard I've heard selectors say they ban Alkaline for 1 whole year. Imagine being a top selector and you ban an artist not playing his music. Not because the fans tell you not to do it, but because you believe you hold the power to play at a party or a show or an event without dropping an Alkaline. And at the time, the demand for Alkaline is really high. But at the end of the day, that never squeezed Alkaline out, that never crushed him. And that is why he calls himself the Keyman. Remember, vloggers tear him, producers not do this, selectors, radio man. And up until today, he still gets that fight. Hence the name Keyman. You understand me? But a lot of people don't get that part yet. But we'll see how that goes. As for the song, I do believe it's a decent song. When other artists come out and it's like a braggadocious type of song. Not necessarily just... It's not a diss song, but more so of a... Remember, say, I'm the man. Remember, say, I see what I do and I go out and can't style me. I'm saying to him, say the internet run with a bag of idiot. You understand me? But I don't really say they run with a bag of idiot. It's because they want to find some ways to replace Alkaline. And these are Alkaline views. My opinion is that these are Alkaline views. I don't think Alkaline thinks, say, yo, listen, them boy I can't stop you. But however, that's what's going on. Any artist get up and rise, get a hit song or get a buzzing, them say hooray. So that is why I'm say them run with a bag of idiot, because everybody they run with, where are they now? Where are they now? But Alkaline is still here. Understand me? So these are the things Alkaline is saying. Not necessarily that you have to believe it, but these are his thought process and the way he looks at his current situation. They run with a bag of idiot. Where are they now? Viewers, tell me what are your thoughts? When you listen to Keyman, do you believe that he's telling the facts? He's talking facts. Keyman is very essential. They possess the skills, the leadership quality. They're very knowledgeable. And it is said that a Keyman is hard to be replaced. You cannot replace him. Now put that into context of dancehall as it relates to Alkaline. Alkaline is telling you he's knowledgeable, he has a leadership quality, and you can't stop him, and you won't. Viewers, subscribers, comment down below. Tell me your thoughts on this reasoning. Tell me what you think about others who just blatantly will just say and do anything because they want a viral moment. And Vendetta fans, I'm gonna tell you one thing: do as your artist would. Don't ever comment in the comment section unless you're talking about another artist as it relates to Alkaline. Don't comment and say this vlogger name in the comment, because they will believe that, oh, so I really them Alkaline attack. So you have to be careful of how you say some things. Because we all know, say, he was being vague, Alkaline was being vague, and he was talking about just everybody who hype up another person. Not a one individual. You're not important enough. You don't have the powerhouse in vlogging like that for someone to speak. Someone of Alkaline started to speak of you in that manner. So do the disrespectful things and see if you can get a viral moment, even though we still see it as corny, you know. CMR TV, don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, turn on post notification, and tell a friend to tell a friend, so the friend they can tell a next friend, and a friend they tell a friend. I'm out.